Hi everyone, and welcome back to the channel. So, it's 2022. It's been a distinct lack of content on my part, which I apologise for. So what happened to 2021? It's a good question. So, yeah, we bought the house late 2019? No, 2020. Yeah, cracked on with stuff, as you've seen in previous videos. Next up was the kitchen. Basically knocked 7 shades out of it, and completely rebuilt it. Now, due to well, there's a couple of things really. Cracked on with the kitchen. At the time, due to the COVID, technically wasn't supposed to leave the county, which made getting supplies, materials from back there Madrid a bit tricky. And also on top of that, IKEA being IKEA, if they didn't have what you wanted, which me being me wanting black cabinets, wasn't very often. It took quite a long time to actually get all of the parts for the kitchen. So if memory serves, January last year there was Filomena, the big storm that dumped a whole lot of snow on central Spain, which caused havoc, Spain. Didn't really help. And I think at that point in time I had the back doors replaced, but with no glass in, which was fun. Yeah, so I think I got the kitchen finished late February, I think it was. Around about the same time, the other problem was I didn't have internet. So we got the internet connected up, the fibra, which helped. Then I had to find some editing software. I've been using Shotcut, as it happens, if anyone's interested. Really quite like it. It's still way capable than more capable than I am, it's fair to say. So I'd learn how to use that as well. And if you're one of the, as I've recently discovered, 25 subscribers to the channel, you'll have seen my previous efforts. Yeah, and yeah, a whole lot of backload of footage to go through, which a lot of which turned out to be absolute crap. Not in part to the sound on the Hero 7 I was using not being all that. So there's no ends of footage of me pointing at stuff and waffling inaudibly, which reduced the amount of footage, and yeah, it just became a bit of a headache. And yeah, consequently cracked on and continued filming stuff. But I have a habit of just getting on doing stuff and then afterwards think, oh, I should have filmed a bit of that, even if it's only like for a 5-10 second clip. But you know, it all helps tell the story, right? Expectation and reality not quite leveling up, as it were. Yeah, and then just life and stuff, and yeah, because this isn't what I do for a living. I do have a proper job, sort of. If you can call being a skydiving instructor a proper job. Bloody good fun though. So yeah, that's where we are. Then I moved upstairs and started on the bedroom ensuite slowly, and all of a sudden it was the end of the year, and I've got a whole lot of footage that needs to be edited and created into content for you guys, all the 25 of you that have subscribed. Although having recently actually viewed the YouTubes, it seems, for whatever reason, in the last couple of weeks, a lot more views. There's the other thing, I posted the videos and didn't really advertise it, didn't push it on any other social media platforms, just see what happened, see if anyone was actually interested. 25 of you apparently, thanks, appreciate it. So yeah, that's pretty much it. But for the future, Next video is a quick video I made about me renovating a 30-year-old push bike, which was more just something quick to do to reacquaint myself with shortcut and prove to myself that you can, or I can, shoot and edit a video in a day or two. Because the other thing I've got all respect for the people out there that bang out content every couple of days or so. They're actually filming and editing it, because it does take forever editing. It's not until you sit down and do it that you actually realise that it's quite a labour intensive process, which is another thing I couldn't quite get my head around. Anyway, so for the future, after the bicycle video, yeah, I'm going to make an effort to sit down and edit stuff, whilst creating my, wait for it, carbon fibre shower tray. It's going to be a whole video just dedicated to the construction of that. But thanks to several things, come April I'm headed to the UK for 6 months for work, which means nothing else is going to happen on the house for a while, which does mean I'll have plenty of time to catch up on the editing front, and so hopefully come October be up to speed and be able to film stuff and edit, and yeah, next winter, autumn, or this autumn, winter content should hopefully equal the rate of work, which hopefully after a season in the UK and after earning some money should make life a whole lot easier. So head back to the house, give you a quick look at what I have achieved over the last 12 months, which in fairness isn't actually a great deal, but you know, part-time, and I'll keep reminding the other half I've only got the one pair of hands, and a not limitless bank account. So I'll say, yeah, we'll head back to the house. I'll see you there. Okay, so here we are, back at the house. There it is. So first off, out from the outside, it is all one colour now, which it was before, although thanks to the aforementioned Philomena, large patches of the paint and the well, mortar, yeso, were literally throwing itself off the house, in conjunction with well, particularly that balcony, which is rotten, which you may not be able to see from around the bottom anyway. But yeah, so both those have now been taken apart, and we've got new doors in them, along with new windows downstairs. Not so much a new door up here yet. That's what the balconies did look like before I deconstructed them. And so we've got marble, granite, sills. Anyway, yeah, so yeah, we had a couple of dudes come round, without having ordered and taken delivery of a new balcony. I hadn't actually thought about what would be involved in fitting it, because being steel, it's bloody heavy, and that's quite high. So yeah, I spoke to a few people locally, and a couple of guys came round and said, oh, the best thing you need to do is basically rebuild the front of the house, which apparently is a thing, and fit the new balconies at the time. Although they never came back. So towards the end of the summer, before winter, I patched up the bottom of the wall and repainted it to, well, varying amount of success. But at least the house is all white and not the mess it was. Well, it looked a bit like that one over there. Yeah, that's where we're on the outside. Like I say, we've got new windows downstairs, new doors upstairs, which is the bedroom ensuite. Nice bedroom ensuite. And front door has been refinished by t'other half. That was her project for the summer. it took us significantly longer to remove the existing varnish, rub down and re-varnish the paint, the door, than she anticipated. I did try and tell her this, but anyway, a damn fine job she's done too. It does look very nice. So, let's pop inside and see what's going on in there. So into the entrance hall, so you've got some plasterboard, work kit, yes, there's a parachute, and up here, main difference, well, first of all, through there, living room, bedroom, nothing much in there has changed apart from the new windows. Upstairs we'll cover in a minute. Over here, as you can see, well, there used to be a wall there with a fine little door, and that was the temporary kitchen with those units down that wall there until I sorted out the kitchen. As you see, antique push bikes and just stuff. It's kind of like a well, dumping ground for tools, materials, other stuff. Okay, so as we head around the corner, you can see down there, there's 3 pipes down there, which is the radiator and hot water feed to the kitchen, which now after, I don't know, about 8-10 months is normal to step over. We now have this nice shiny white door on the kitchen. If you open that, it takes us into kitchen with its appliances, cabinets, and the sharp-eyed of you will remember from the first video, there used to be a window there, not doors. And the radiator is now on that wall, not on that wall, because on that wall there's now, well, cabinets, oven, microwave, fridge. Yeah, so it's been almost a year with an IKEA kitchen. So I suppose at some point I'll have to do a how's the IKEA kitchen holding up after a year? Well, in not so many ways, pretty well. It's okay. Yeah, so there's going to be a whole lot of videos as to how we got from an empty room that I knocked, well, but basically took back to bare walls, and fitted this here kitchen. Yeah, along with these here balcony of double doors. Outside, again, it's just storage. There was rubble all the way down there. I think we ended up getting a 4-ton skip to take away what I removed from the kitchen and stuff. Not a barn find. It's my old GSXR, which is what, 31 years old now. 1991 GSXR 750 with an 11 engine in it. At some point in the future, that's going to get restored back to standard 750 original paint, and there is a 20th anniversary 750, just for interest. Yeah, that's pretty much it out here. A whole lot changed. New back door. So let's go upstairs. So upstairs, unfortunately, the light in here has decided not to cease to function. Nothing has changed in here, other than, well, materials and old beds, stuff. Through here is the master ensuite. So the master bedroom, which now has a flat and level floor, a wall with a built-in wardrobe, new door, a radiator for heating, which functions, which is nice, and the ensuite bathroom, which has its own balcony door. Floor is more or less tiled, and over there is the shower tray, which is fashioned out of mortar at the moment, with a long trap in it, and that will ultimately, as you've got the lighting up there, which is LEDs, which will make the video flicker, because LEDs. So this is where I'm currently working on. See, taking the original beams back to the wood. That's that's pretty much where I'm at. Working on the bathroom and stuff in here as well. So all the wiring to do. Currently it's running off of 2 wires that come out the floor in the other bedroom, off the original wiring. Providing that light. So, yeah, that's pretty much all I've got, so that's where I'm up to. And so as you can imagine, there's a fair amount of footage of me getting to this point, literally hours of footage for me to sift through on the kitchen by itself. If you've made it this far, thanks very much. Feel free to comment down below, there. If the will grabs you, feedback, thoughts on the progress so far, and I'll see you soon, fairly soon, for the push bike video, which that's not house renovation related, so I won't be too upset if you don't watch it. But yeah, see you soon for more DIY renovation type stuff.